Welcome to the LA Galaxy pregame. The six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. From Energizer Park in St. Louis, Missouri, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Today, the Galaxy returned to work after the international break. LA looks to build a winning streak with a second straight win. Today, the Galaxy meets St. Louis City SC. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard on this Father's Day weekend. A happy Father's Day to all dads and to moms who have a father's responsibility. To our dads who are no longer with us, we know you're guiding us daily, and we honor your legacy. I hope this broadcast finds you well. The Galaxy come into this one well-rested, but maybe a bit antsy. LA picked up their first win on the season last time out, 2-0 against Real Salt Lake at home, in a match which also saw the club post its first shutout on the campaign. It was their most complete match of the season, and today they look to build upon that. Both DPs are healthy. Marco Royce is available for selection, so we'll see how many minutes he may get on this day. And while Greg Vanney will look to get his club to take another step in the positive direction, he also has another odd challenge to deal with. The Galaxy coming off a 2-week break. St. Louis played last weekend, so they'll have a better rhythm than LA early on for sure. For whatever reason, this match is right in the middle of the afternoon. It will be humid. It will be hot. 82 degrees at kickoff with humidity to make it a bit more uncomfortable. But as they say, both teams have to play in it. St. Louis comes into this match in 14th place on the season in the Western Conference, 14 points on a record of 3-9-5. They've made another coaching change, but at least for last week, the results were the same, a 2-1 loss at Portland. It's the Galaxy on the road at St. Louis City SC. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and winter. Please gamble responsibly.
Energizer Park is the site today in St. Louis, Missouri. Galaxy versus St. Louis City SC coming up at 1:55 this afternoon. It seems like forever and a day since we've been with you once again on the air. It's only been a couple of weeks, but these breaks are way, way too long when we are apart. It's nice to have you back, and we look forward to having a good broadcast this afternoon. I want to say thank you to the LA Galaxy Foundation and all the Galaxy fans who showed up at Venice Beach today for the beach cleanup. We know you're at a watch party that's coming up here as well, and we hope you enjoy your afternoon. For the Galaxy, it's very simple. The win they got last time out against RSL, they have to start building upon that. In fact, the Galaxy needs to average some 2 points per game in order to get to that playoff line, the potential playoff line. The average has been 43 points over the last couple of years. However, last season's playoff line was at 47 points, so we don't know exactly where that's going to fall. So the Galaxy, what they have to do now is focus one game at a time. The game that they have in front of them is the one that matters the most. And today against St. Louis, it's a winnable match. But the Galaxy historically, in this very young history between these two Western Conference rivals now, this will be game number 6 historically against these teams. But it's the Galaxy at 0-2-3. And last time out, when the Galaxy hosted St. Louis, here at Dignity Health Sports Park at home, it was a 3-0 victory for the visitors on that night. So St. Louis right now has the Galaxy's number in their first ever season. Of course, they were incredible, and they won the Western Conference, but they've been struggling of late. They have gone through a 4th coaching change, St. Louis has, and David Krejci takes over the bench now for them. They lost 2-1 last week when they played at Portland. Of course, not everybody went into the national break, the international break that is, but the Galaxy were one of many teams that was off last week and back at work. And as you can see that the first 11 has been posted by the club, the Galaxy will be changing the way they go about things, at least for today, going into a 4-2-3-1. Marco Reus returning to the first 11 for the Galaxy. We'll see how long he can go, as he's been gone now 3 weeks from league play with his injury. So we'll see how long he can go, not only fitness-wise, but also in the weather that they're going to be dealing with today in St. Louis. Hot and humid, no rain in the forecast, although it's 24% chance of rain for this one. The Galaxy backline will look the same as it did last time around. Why not? They posted their first shutout of the season in the 2-0 victory against RSL. And Novak Mićevic's goals against average is a respectable 1.67 goals against, and they'll have to build upon that, because if you go on the other side, Roman Berkey, who's been one of the best goalkeepers in the league since he came to Major League Soccer, a 1.12 goals against average. And that's where Galaxy goalkeepers have to be for this club to be truly successful. It's a very busy time in Major League Soccer, not only in MLS. The Gold Cup gets underway tomorrow. The United States men's national team tries to build upon 2 friendlies that were not so good. We'll see what they do tomorrow night when they open up Gold Cup play and play in tournament play, and see what they can do going forward. It is considered a B team for the USA, but hey, it's a great opportunity for every individual who wears the stars and stripes. Also, the Club World Cup getting underway. Miami plays later on tonight as they get going, representing Major League Soccer, and we'll see how that goes. So a lot going on that's dividing the attention of the soccer fans here in the United States. But for now, it's the LA Galaxy and St. Louis that matter the most. One of a bunch of games going on in Major League Soccer today. In fact, some of the finals are in already in MLS play from earlier this week leading into this match. On Thursday, New York City played against Atlanta to a 4-0 victory. Friday the 13th, Portland and San Jose were 1-1. Coming up later on today, it'll be Philadelphia home against Charlotte, New England hosting Cincinnati. Vancouver, first place in the Western Conference, and looking for that supporter shield right now. They'll play at Columbus. That's a 4:30 start. Vancouver coming to Dignity Health Sports Park on the 4th of July, so tickets are available for that one at 8773-GALAXY or by calling or by going to lagalaxy.com. Minnesota is home to San Diego later on. San Diego second place in the Western Conference. Sporting Kansas City at home against Dallas at 5:30. It'll be Montreal on the road at Houston. Chicago will host Nashville. Austin at home against Red Bull tonight at 5:30. RSL back in action at home against D.C. Orlando will be on the road at Colorado. That coming up at 6:30 this evening. A big, big day for this LA Galaxy team. They've had 2 weeks to get healthy. They've had 2 weeks to shore up some things that were not working quite as well as they wanted. Gabriel Peck says he's ready to go. He's back after their intra-squad scrimmage. Joseph Painso looked good against RSL. Matheus Nascimento, this is an interesting player. When he first came to the Galaxy, a lot of people were wondering, is he a left or right wing forward? Is he a striker? What is he? But he seems to be fitting right in that number 9 position for the Galaxy and playing similarly to other ones, not necessarily like Christian Ramirez, who is mostly a target forward. Nascimento seems to get into and out of the rhythm going forward with the front line for the LA Galaxy. It'll be Isaiah Parenti and Lucas Sanabria as the holders for the Galaxy here today. Sanabria is starting to grow in to this Galaxy team and grow into understanding how to play in Major League Soccer. Instead of being timid, he's now showing his mettle a bit for the Galaxy and has been playing well. He has to be careful, though, because sometimes he gets a little rugged and reckless out there and can become a yellow card machine. Isaiah Parenti, if he cleans up his game, he'll be a perfect linker for this Galaxy team going forward. He's had some rough games going into the break, especially the one at San Diego that led to the game-winning goal for San Diego. Certainly, you can blame the defender on the play, but the pass back never should have happened in the first place, and that's something that Isaiah will continue to work on. Gabriel Peck, will keep an eye on him as well because Gabby, he's got to get some goals for this Galaxy team, and he has to get back into the rhythm that he was in his debut season with this LA Galaxy club. That is something that has been missing from him, and he's been frustrated about that because I think he wants to be the player that the team can rely upon. He wants to be the player that can put the team on his shoulders and say, follow me, I will take you to victory. He's doing too much, and I think that's what Greg Vanney has been talking about in his press conferences about Gabby needing to do less, but trusting his teammates a little bit more and being in the right position. When he gets out of position, when he comes back into midfield, when he comes back to the defensive side of midfield, then it becomes a problem for the Galaxy because they can't stretch out the opposing team. Today, they're going to be dealing with a St. Louis team that is a pressing team, which we're seeing a lot of now in Major League Soccer. We saw it with Red Bull. We know what happened there with the LA Galaxy. We saw it with Philadelphia. We've seen it with many teams that like to press. St. Louis is going to be one of those teams. And for the Galaxy, they're going to have to be simple on the ball in their own defensive third, but also that first ball out of the back has to be forward, and it has to break a line. And when you break that line, then you launch Joseph Painso, or you launch Gabriel Peck, or you play it in Nascimento, and everybody runs off of him going forward, turning the opposing team towards their own net. That's what the Galaxy are going to have to be confident doing. And one of the other things they'll be doing here tonight against St. Louis is working Marco Reus. If they can keep Marco Reus forward of midfield and between the width of the center circle, then the Galaxy are going to be balanced and they're going to be lethal because Marco Reus will find the players that are open and he'll send them in on goal against the opposing goalkeeper, Roman Berkey. The runs, if they're made right, goal side of the pass, then the Galaxy will be in business here this afternoon against St. Louis. We'll see how that goes. We are about 10 minutes away. We'll take a short time out. We'll have final comments next. Galaxy on the road at St. Louis at 1:55. Stay with us.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and winner. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Countdown to first kick continues here. The injury report is brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. The Galaxy have picked up a couple of injuries here in the couple of weeks off in training. Miguel Berry not able to go due to some ab injury. Diego Fagundes out with a foot injury. He picked that up in the game against San Jose, but soldiered on against RSL. And so he will be getting back to full health soon. And, of course, Ricky Puig will be back sometime in October to test that reconstructed knee from the ACL injury for him. Coming into this game for the Galaxy and St. Louis, their offenses are not very offensive so far this season. The Galaxy have scored 15 goals on the year. St. Louis only 14 goals on the offensive side of things. Unfortunately for the Galaxy, they've given up 36. It's a minus 21 goal differential for the Galaxy. And as far as St. Louis is concerned, normally they're very good defensively, but this time around not good enough so far this season. They've conceded 23, and they are minus 9 in goal differential so far this season. So both teams have work to do. And for the Galaxy to find a way to that playoff line, they are currently 15-point backs. That's 5 wins in head-to-head competitions with the teams in front of them in order to find that playoff line. And time is running out. And if you're a fan of St. Louis as well, time is running out. Both of these clubs need wins, and they need to get up the Western Conference to give themselves a chance at postseason play. This will be a playoff-type atmosphere between these two clubs. St. Louis has been sold out from day one since they came into the league, and right now they have the upper hand on the LA Galaxy, having gone the first 5 games against the Galaxy without a loss. The Galaxy on the road at St. Louis. The Modelo starting lineups and first half is coming up next. Stay with us. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, wait!
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Welcome back. Energy Park is the time. Energizer Park, I should say, is the field today. And the Galaxy's lineup presented by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Novak Mitrovic in goal, a 1.67 goals against average. He is 1-5 on the season, has one shutout, the only shutout on the year for LA. The Galaxy have been shut out 7 times this campaign. Mickey Yamane on the right side with Matias Zanka as the center back with Maya Yoshida, John Nelson again as the left back for the Galaxy. Two of the holders for the Galaxy, Lucas Sanabria and Isaiah Parenti. The attacking midfielder for the Galaxy is Marco Royce. Up top, it'll be Gabriel Peck. On the right side, Joseph Painsil on the left. And Mateus Nascimento as the striker for the Galaxy, wearing the all-white with the gold trim, attacking from left to right. St. Louis in their all-red kit. And they'll go with Berkey in goal. Totland, Hebert, Baumgartl, and Reed across the defense. Watts, Betcher, Morales, with Hartle, Klaus, and Pompeu across the top. We are underway as it comes on back and cleared forward by Parenti, all the way into the far corner and out of play over the end line. The first goal kick of the afternoon goes to St. Louis, and the Galaxy basically conceding the kickoff there today. Roman Berkey. He'll play this one long into the Galaxy defense. Broken up there momentarily by Yamane. He'll get it back for the Galaxy. Plays it up the near side. Here comes Gabriel Peck into the shadows, being chased down from behind. Puts it on his left foot. Right corner of the area. Plays it across the top of the box, trying to find Joseph Painsil. That's broken up, but the Galaxy keep possession now. Nelson over to Painsil. It'll come on back. Collected by Maya Yoshida, the captain, and back to Matthias Zanka. Near side it comes. Yamane. He'll play it on forward, takes it up the near side touchline. He's got Peck between the two defenders, but decides to play it back instead. Sanabria this time around. In for Peck. Is he onside? Has a chance at goal on his left foot. Fire saved by Berkey and cleared away. And the Galaxy had a great chance there, and Berkey was stuck on his heels, and unfortunately Peck played it right into him. Here comes St. Louis the other way. Klaus on the right side. Plays it into the 6 and right on to Novak Micevic, who smothers it there. So both keepers have gotten into this one inside the first 90 seconds. And if you're Gabriel Peck, you have to put that in the back of the net. He knows it. Great look at it one more time here. On his left foot, he's got the back part of the goal wide open, and he plays it right into the goalkeeper's left foot. We continue now. Peck in the Galaxy defense, pushed from behind. That's a foul and a free kick. Marcos de Oliveira is our referee. His assistants are Jason White and Kevin Locke. The fourth official is Trevor Weissman. VAR, Kevin Stott, the veteran. Zanka now for the Galaxy. It'll come ahead to Parenti. Again, Zanka into Sanabria. Back to Zanka once again. He squares it on over to Maya Yoshida. Nelson on the left side is pushed on forward. Played in towards center by Royce. Nobody there in white. And here comes St. Louis once again down the middle of the park. This is dangerous inside the Galaxy 6. Saved by Novak Micevic. And the second opportunity cleared away by Mickey Yamane towards the near side. It'll go out of play over the near side touch and a throw in for St. Louis here. Galaxy fortunate that time around, but Micevic did well. It'll come on back defensively. St. Louis on possession. Baumgartl able to play this one ahead. Morales. Baumgartl once again. He'll square it on over. Hebert to the right side, and Totland is there, and everybody gets a touch now as they settle into this match. Just 3 minutes played so far. Baumgartl once more. Full house once again in Energizer Park. Baumgartl. The Galaxy set their defensive line at the top of the center circle. Baumgartl goes near side, quickly one time forward. Good job by Zanka, comes out. Has it now for the Galaxy and out of play for a throw in LA. Good battle, him and Hartle there. Hartle has 2 goals on the season. This will come into Parenti, who has it now at the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Squares it to the left. Nelson will wait on it, and he'll push on forward. He's got Royce shadowing over to that far touchline. Now squares it back in. Parenti just shy of the center circle. Sprays to the right side. On his horse is Gabriel Peck to catch this one. Plays it off the defender, but it'll come back out as Reed has it for St. Louis. Parts of this field have been replaced. If you look at it, it looks like all the way around the majority of the field has been replaced, and the middle has remained the same. Baumgartel plays it ahead to Morales. In towards midfield as they try to break the Galaxy press. It'll come to the left side now. Pompeu working on Yamane. Does a step over. Takes it into the Galaxy penalty area. Squares it top of the box. It'll come top of the 18 and cleared away. Yamane able to clear it away into midfield. Nascimento will play back to Painsil. Back into Nascimento. Trying to shake his defender. It'll come on over to Parenti. Here's Zonka now for the Galaxy. Parenti lays it off to Maya Yoshida. Royce checks back, has it now. Zonka one more time. So come on into Parenti. Yoshida will keep it alive. It'll go left side. Nelson. Centrally, Sanabria back to Parenti. Defensively, Zonka. The Galaxy doing a good job of keeping possession in their own half at the moment. Yamane, though, just gives it away. Broadcaster's curse. It goes left side. Here comes Pompeu. Working on Yamane. Back out it goes. Hartle. Morales. Again, Morales from Hartle. Plays it out into Klaus. 25 yards from goal. He'll play on back. Out to the right side it'll go. St. Louis in the Galaxy defense. Klaus once again into the area. Trying to find Betcher, and that's broken up. Sanabria will poke it forward. Trying to find Gabriel Peck, who has it now. Watched there by Reed. Peck's clearance. One touch too many and broken up. Here's St. Louis again on the attack. Hartle in towards goal and save again by Novak Micevic on a one-on-one situation. Nice job by Micevic of saving the Galaxy's bacon here in the early moments of this match. Marco Royce. Sanabria. Zonka. Isaiah Parenti once again will go left side and pass the strike. Nelson. Galaxy very content keeping the ball in possession. No rush to get downfield. Yamane back in for Sanabria. He'll take it up the right side. Brought down by Reed. That's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. And Sanabria will be slow to get up. He'll get a talking to from our referee, Mr. De Oliveira. Last opportunity here for St. Louis. A bad clearance by the Galaxy. And a good outside of the right foot pass right down the middle. Intended for Betcher, was making a late run. And Novak Micevic read that one well. Maybe a little hesitation off his line, but he still did a good job of getting down low and not allowing for that ball to get underneath him. Good start here for Micevic. It's a confidence builder. Two-man wall for St. Louis on this restart for the Galaxy. Just inside the right touchline. Royce and Peck are there, and Peck is probably going to peel away. As the referee gives the go-ahead, Peck will peel away to the right side, and Royce... No, this time Peck plays it on in, and it'll bounce on through. A chance in front here. Can they get a shot towards goal? A foul as the Galaxy do get a shot. It goes over the bar and out of play from Joseph Painsil, and a free kick for St. Louis. Nascimento called for the foul there. 2025 season tickets are available now. Become a member today. Don't miss a minute of soccer action with your reigning MLS Cup champions. Visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets to secure your membership today. David Critchley is the interim head manager or head coach here for St. Louis. Of course, Greg Vanney managed the Galaxy to their 6th MLS Cup in 2024. And a rough go here in 2025, but the Galaxy is going to regroup and try to find their way into the playoffs, and we'll see in the offseason if they can add to their arsenal. St. Louis on possession. Back it goes to Berkey, that is. Baumgartel this time around on possession. Plays this one long into the Galaxy defense. On the right side it comes. The one-timer towards the top of the area. Betcher gets a piece of that ball. Yamane with the clearance. Klaus trying to find it for St. Louis. Paintsel will win it back for the Galaxy at the far side, but then he's dispossessed. Here's Klaus into the area for Betcher. Galaxy wanted offside. No. Betcher on possession again. Here comes the Klaus. The shot is blocked by Zonka. The Galaxy living dangerously inside their own penalty area at the moment. It'll come on forward to Royce. Left side to Paintsel this time around. Back to the far side it goes as Peck plays on the left this time around to Royce as the Galaxy build forward. Much more fluid here is LA with their forward line. Royce does a good job of keeping possession for LA. Plays it on back and finds Zonka. He'll go to the right side. Yamane. Zonka. And by Yoshida, the Galaxy captain here. Again, Yoshida at the center circle. Sanabria. This time Parenti. Got Paintsel on the far side, has it now. Back to Parenti, sprays to the right side. He'll find Mickey Yamane. Peck making the inside run, has it now along the end line. He'll turn it back out. Back to Yamane once again. Squares it to the top of the 6, but he can't find Nascimento before it's cleared. And Parenti has it again. Zonka into Royce. Back out to Zonka, the big Z. Yoshida. Again, Royce plays it as forward into Sanabria. Good job by the Galaxy here down the middle of the park. Royce with the chance at the top of the box into the area. Can't find the shot though. Heels it back out. Reed is there and he plays it out over the near side touch for a throw in LA Galaxy. You can't score without shooting, but Royce unfortunately couldn't find that right slot to get that ball towards net. Zonka now for the Galaxy as we continue here. By Yoshida centrally for LA. Back to Zonka on the near side. Ahead it comes to Sanabria and out of play. Touch last by LA here. One goal on the year for Joseph Paintsel. Helped the Galaxy get the victory against RSL last time out. What a nice goal by Lucas Sanabria though on the build-up with Mateus Nascimento. Here's Yamane on the throw. Trying to find Sanabria, who has it now. He'll knock it on back to Maya Yoshida. Out towards the left side it goes to John Nelson. Yoshida once again. Got Zonka if he wants it. Plays it ahead to Parenti instead. Nelson, and they'll restart one more time. Sanabria. On the triangle, it comes back to Zonka. Chipping it forward, intended for Gabriel Peck. Reed will allow it to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for St. Louis. Galaxy fans, it's never too early to start making 4th of July plans, and nowhere better than at Dignity Health Sports Park. July 4th, the Galaxy take on the opponent across the border, the top team in the Western Conference this year, the Vancouver Whitecaps. Celebrate Independence Day with a 4-pack special. 4 hot dogs, 4 tickets, 4 sodas, $150. Stay after the game for post-game fireworks. Tickets available by calling 8773-GALAXY or by going to lagalaxy.com. 0-0 here inside 14 minutes of play. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on this beginning of Father's Day weekend. Berkey will pick up in his penalty area, rolls it ahead for Morales. Baumgartel. Near side it comes, collected by Pompeu. Slide tackle here and cleared out of play. Good job by Lucas Sanabria. Just shut it down. And that's what those holding midfielders have to do for the Galaxy. Be physical and be clean when you're on the ball. Yamane will get this one back for the Galaxy under some pressure along the touchline, able to play it out to Peck. It'll come on loose. Sanabria once again. Here's Parenti. Knocks it on back to Maya Yoshida. Left side to John Nelson. And when the Galaxy go left, they're a bit slow. And they have to release on that left side. And that means John Nelson has to be comfortable enough to go forward and take up that space and force St. Louis to switch earlier as opposed to switching at midfield. Because if they switch earlier, then the Galaxy has much more space on the right side. Here comes LA. This is good through the middle of the park. Onto the right side it goes. Yamane trying to work through Reed. He's brought down by Reed. Is that a foul? Our referee looks. Goal kick. Wow. Not a penalty, but I thought it was a foul outside the area. Quickly the goal kick out the right side it goes. And unfortunately, we don't have a look at it on replay. Here's Klaus for St. Louis. They'll get quickly past the midfield stripe, and that's the difference. Pompeo on the left side now for St. Louis. On his right foot, looking for the shot. Good job at the emergency defending side of Yamane. And the Galaxy break out, and here comes Joseph Painsil on a break to goal. He is one-on-one. Nascimento with them as well. Painsil to Nascimento, and it's too long, and sometimes you have to be selfish. And when you have the speed of Joseph Painsil, round the goalkeeper and give yourself the lead. You're not in a position to be unselfish and try to give somebody else their first goal. 0-0, and we continue here. Yoshida over to Zonka. Maya Yoshida once again. Plenty of time for Joe to finish that one off, and I don't understand. Ball comes to the right side. Yamane now plays it on in towards the top of the box. It comes out to Painsil once again. He'll play it into the area, knocked away by Baumgartel. Ahead it goes to Pompeo. He'll get another chance at this one. Klaus keeps it alive for St. Louis, but a bad pass and a throw-in for LA. Look at the replay once again. There was no reason to wait for anybody else. Just take it towards goal. He waits and waits and waits and then plays it too strong. What's done is done. We continue. Sanabria. Back it comes to Parenti. Maya Yoshida now for the Galaxy. Zonka. Good ball ahead to Royce. He flicks it ahead to Peck. Now Gabby into Royce once again, and the Galaxy being just a bit too cute. A little more mechanical would be better for LA right now. Royce. Back it comes to Parenti. Got Nelson on his left side. Royce centrally, one timing back to Maya Yoshida. On the left it comes to John Nelson. Nelson, former St. Louis player, came over last year. Earned his first championship ring. Painsil on the left has it now for the Galaxy. Parenti showing for this one. Right into center for Sanabria. And they'll work towards the right. Yamane, and they'll restart through Zonka. Maya Yoshida. Nelson. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Mitrovic will collect. He'll restart for the Galaxy. Played long in the midfield. Nascimento in the touch and cleared off of his foot. It'll come on back towards the Galaxy, and Morales is able to get to it, and it goes out the far side. Touch last by the Galaxy. Throw in for St. Louis. Here's Betcher. Back it goes, Baumgartel. He's got Reed to his left if he wants him. He'll play it on over to him. Pompeo. Reed once again. Again, Reed. And St. Louis will restart. Baumgartel. And they'll work the right side this time around. Totland. Hebert, I should say. And he circles back to his goalkeeper, Roman Berkey. Approaching 20 minutes played, still 0-0. Galaxy 2 picture-perfect opportunities, and both unfortunately not executed well upon. St. Louis has had 2 good chances on goal, and both times Novak Micevic has come up with the save. Pompeo on the left side now for St. Louis. It'll go on back, collected this time around by Hartl. Back towards the top of the area. Klaus can't find it. Cleared on out by Painsil. Tried to find Nascimento. And that pass was short. Joe struggling just a little bit. He has to have a little amnesia. Forget about the last play. Otherwise, the future plays will be just like that. Ball goes right side now. St. Louis on possession. Hebert. Baumgartel. Chips this one long to the right side. Knocked on back. Klaus will go to the right. A lot of white shirts back defensively. A good defensive posture by the Galaxy forces St. Louis to restart at midfield. Again, Baumgartel centrally, right at the stripe for St. Louis. Good job by the Galaxy taking away the passing lanes. It'll come on all the way back to Berkey. Outside his penalty area. Lobs this one long downfield, and on the bounce picked up by Novak Micevic. Be at Dignity Health Sports Park for the big moments. A 6-game pack. The package features 6 games of your choice, all at a discounted rate. To secure your seats, visit lagalaxy.com/tickets. 0-0 as it's on the near side. Zonka plays it ahead into midfield. Yamane brings it down well into Peck inside the channel. Gets through his defenders, has another one draped on him, and Reed. It'll come on loose, and Royce on possession now for the Galaxy. He's got Painsil on his left, plays it on over. Joe. Back in for Royce. Nelson, Parenti, Royce once again. Nelson will get on forward. Has it now for the Galaxy, and Painsil stuck on the touchline. Parenti. Into Lucas Sanabria. Zonka. Gabriel Peck this time for the Galaxy. On his left foot, has it go from distance over the bar and out of play. Goal kick for St. Louis. And the frustration now building once again for Gabriel Peck. Maybe a shot too early there on his part, but he's trying to find his game. Berkey on possession here off the goal kick for St. Louis. He'll walk it to the top of the area. And just beyond, Nascimento waiting on him. He should break towards the goalkeeper and force the pass. Now it comes out the near side. Baumgartel to Reed. Peck. And it'll go on back. Collected this time by Morales. Switched on over towards the right side. Hebert pushes forward onto the touchline. Totland in some trouble. And the Galaxy almost got it back. It'll come on forward. Collected this time by Betcher. Another long ball towards the left, intended for Pompeo. It'll run down into the end line and out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Too long for Hartl to get onto that one. Pretty warm day out there, as you can tell by looking at the players. And for the Galaxy, it goes from warm to you don't know what you're going to get at altitude in Colorado next time out. And then from there on to San Jose, and then home on the 4th of July as a busy month of July gets underway. Nelson on the left side for the Galaxy. 0-0 here. Inside 25 minutes of play. Nelson. Back it goes to Zonka. Plays it in for Joseph Painsil. Gets on through him. Back it goes. Baumgartel to the goalkeeper Berkey. He'll play it out to Baumgartel. Good press here by Joe. And cleared into midfield. The Galaxy should get this one back, but they can't find it. Yoshida is fortunate to get to this ball as everybody overran it. Now you have a player down for St. Louis. Betcher, who may have taken a hand to the face from Maya Yoshida. And that's probably more of a burning lungs in the heat than it is anything else. That's not a foul as we see it on the replay here. But you do your best if you're beaten and try to get the referee to call a foul in your favor. Yoshida comes on over to the Galaxy sideline. Julie Beveridge has the hydration for them. Been 2 weeks since the Galaxy's last game, and so you wondered if they have a lot of rust. The only rust that they see from the Galaxy is that final action, where I think it's fair to say that if they execute properly and the two players that are on the ball at the time do execute properly, then they'd have a 2-0 lead. But that's about it. Everything else seems to be fine for this Galaxy team at the moment. Here's Lucas Sanabria. It'll come on back to Isaiah Parenti, who I think has had a nice little game so far. Sanabria as well as a holders. Zonka squares it on over to Yoshida. Watched there by Klaus. It'll go on left side. Nelson. This will be a foul against John Nelson as he clatters right in to Totland. And a free kick for St. Louis. Look at the replay once again, and Totland got the ball away. Nelson put on the brakes, but a little too late. Shadows starting to take over the entire field now, which will help these players. Restart finally taken. Here's Klaus. All the way back to his goalkeeper, Berkey. Played out the near side for Reed. Baumgartel. This is a little slow on the part of the Galaxy pressuring here. If Nascimento pressures faster, then Royce can cut off that pass because it would be forced to go quickly. Nonetheless, it'll come on back to Berkey, and they play it out to midfield, and St. Louis on possession. Nice job by Royce that time to get it back. Here's Parenti now for the Galaxy. Plays it into space. Painsil on the run to run it down. He keeps it for the Galaxy. Gets around the corner here. Watch there by Hebert. Puts on the brakes and waits now for the Cavalry. Here's Parenti for the Galaxy. Into Royce. 25 from goal. Gets away from one. 18 from goal. Tried to chip his goalkeeper Berkey. And it goes over the bar and out of play for a goal kick. He had a good look there. A little bit too much on that shot from Marco Royce. Nice job by Royce getting away from the defender and then getting the shot from about 20 yards from goal. Royce really stepped away from Watts and made him look bad on that play. Reed on the near side now for St. Louis. And a foul again in midfield against the Galaxy here is Pompey, who is brought down. Baumgartel. It'll come on back to Hebert. Berkey. Baumgartel once again. Back to his goalkeeper, Berkey. Played it forward to Betcher, and the Galaxy almost came out with possession here. It's broken out the other way. Pompeu Lets it go to the left side. Hartle will push forward. The Galaxy have to get some numbers back. They do with Peck. Yamane defending on the play, and it'll find its way to the end line and out. Goal kick, LA Galaxy once again. Play has been stopped. And everybody coming to the touchline for a hydration break. We just had what looked to be a hydration break because of the injury. But our referee waits to the 30th minute and then does it again. So that tells you how difficult the conditions are for these two clubs out there. Something that I hope will be considered in the future when teams go into the southern states in the summertime. Florida as well. Playing at the daytime is not a good game, and it's not healthy for these players. They'll all come to the sidelines. They'll get a wet towel to put on their face. Hydration as well. Novak Mitrovic right now the star of the game for the Galaxy with 2 big saves, keeping St. Louis out of his net. Roman Berkey made 1 save off a bad shot from Gabriel Peck, and then the Galaxy missed on execution on another opportunity with Joseph Painsil on a breakaway. Unselfish Joe plays it across looking for Nascimento, and the ball a bit too long for Nascimento to send it into the open net. And that's where we stand right now, 0-0, 30 minutes played. Mitrovic, a young goalkeeper in this league, but with a lot of promise. He's got the proper build, and he's got a lot in his arsenal in terms of what he can do. But he is a young goalkeeper, and he's going through what young goalkeepers go through as they mature and become great. It takes a little more time for the goalkeepers. He'll look across the way to Roman Berkey, who I would say is a great goalkeeper in Major League Soccer. Peck and Zavaleta having a discussion. João Klaus making his way back onto the pitch. Joseph Painsil. We'll see how these teams deal with the second half. They'll get through the first half. They'll go into the locker room. They'll cool off in the air conditioning. And then come out in the second half, which would still be an oven in St. Louis. And I imagine both managers will have to deal with that with their 5 subs for sure. Here's Sanabria now for the Galaxy as returned to live action. It comes towards the near side for Gabriel Peck. Plays it into Royce. Royce the return service for Peck. Tries to play it across for Nascimento, but Berkey is there. That was better than the LA Galaxy. That Berkey able to pick up. A little too tight in on the goalkeeper. Played out the near side now. Here's Hartle for St. Louis. Back out it goes. Morales. Again Hartle. The cloud cover playing a game here. Sometimes we have some shade, other times it's back into nearly 2/3 of sunshine across the field. And the poor people on the east stands are getting blitzed by the setting sun. Reed on the near side. Baumgartel once again. Morales able to poke this forward to Beck. Betcher played on the right side into the Galaxy penalty area, cleared away by Zonka. This one comes ahead. Into the Galaxy penalty area. Klaus fires away and he scores! João Klaus puts St. Louis on top 1-0 as he breaks on through, and this time around Novak Micevic could not make the save as it goes through him and into the back of the net. St. Louis 1 and the Galaxy 0. And St. Louis the benefactor of that break. And for Klaus's third goal on the year, it came from Hartl, who picks up his first assist on the year. Zonka stuck between playing the pass or playing the man as Klaus continued the run on through, and Hartl was at the top of the area. And you would say Novak needs a little better on that one in the step out, and you would hope that Zonka stepped out to the ball as well, because if you step out, you might force Klaus to hesitate on his run through. Nonetheless, the Galaxy trail 1-0, and we continue here in the 36th minute of play. Yoshida out the near side for Yamane, and out of play it'll go. Should be a throw in St. Louis, I believe, but the Galaxy will get the throw out of this. Gabriel Peck plays it back. Zonka, Yoshida, and Nelson on the left. Parenti. Right side, Yamane brings it down with his chest, plays into space on the right wing. Peck will bring it down there, has two defenders around him. Peck plays it off that defender and Reed and out. And it'll be a throw in for the Galaxy just shy of the corner kick spot. In fact, it actually did go across. Corner on the near side for the Galaxy, trailing 1-0 in this one. Marco Royce steps into it, plays it on in. It'll drip into the top of the six and cleared away. Another throw here for LA. Baumgartel with the clearance. Comes back to Lucas Sanabria. Yamane over to Yoshida. Parenti plays it on back to Zonka. Nascimento laid it off for Sanabria, but he didn't make the run, so the Galaxy now backtrack. This ball will come loose. St. Louis has it again. Play to the left side here. Pompeu. Left corner of the Galaxy penalty area. Pompeu trying to work his way. Side of the six, plays it across, and Zonka gets a piece of it. Out of play. Corner kick, St. Louis. First corner of the contest for the St. Louis City SC, or for the city. It'll come on the near side. A referee stops play for a moment, as of course they'll be pushing and shoving inside the 6-yard box. Hebert trying to get in front of the goalkeeper in Novak Micevic. Here's the corner. Right-footed ball that's bent towards the backside and pulled down by Micevic. Nice job by Novak, using all of that size to get to that ball. And rolls it out the near side. Zonka. Yoshida once again. Here's Sanabria. They'll restart again with Yoshida. On the left side is John Nelson. Sanabria. He's got Yamane on the near side if he wants him. He's got space in front of him. Now tries to chip it on forward for Gabriel Peck as St. Louis was waiting for it. It'll come on back now, Yamane. Peck. Here's Sanabria now for the Galaxy. And it'll go out left side where Joseph Painsil will collect it. And I believe some heavy legs are showing here for LA at the moment. Maybe beaten down from the heat. Sanabria out the right side. Yamane trying to find the handle. It'll be a throw in for the Galaxy on the slide tackle from Reed. Back to the stripe for Zonka. Here's Yamane. Good ball ahead. Nascimento to the right side. Royce back in for Nascimento. Comes to Peck. He scores! And Gabriel Peck has tied things up for the LA Galaxy in the right place at the right time. His second opportunity, he was clean. Plus Roman Berkey 1-1 in the 41st minute of play. Looking at it again on the replay, and a nice job by everybody running off the ball. So important to run off the ball. The pass coming back, Nascimento overran the play, but fortunately Gabriel Peck was right there to send it home. And even this game at 1-1. Here's Painsil now for the Galaxy. Back out to Parenti. Sanabria. Zonka. Sanabria on the near side. It comes to Peck. Yamane. Back into center. Parenti once more. Nascimento calling for it. Plays it into Royce. Cleared away. Good idea that time around. Painsil again for the Galaxy on the left. Into Royce. Again Painsil. This time towards goal. And right on to Berkey. St. Louis on possession here on the right side. We are 1-1 approaching halftime. Gabriel Peck back on the scoreboard. He said he was back, and in that particular case he was. And a good job on his part finishing off the pass for Marco Royce, who picks up the assist. Galaxy bench returns to the seating area as they warm up, and they certainly will see action in the second half. Everybody there that's heading to the bench area likely to get on the pitch in this match. Micevic. He'll lift this one into midfield. Knocked away. Second ball knocked down by Parenti, who has it now. Yamane. Sanabria. Towards the near side it goes. Gabriel Peck. Here's Royce for the Galaxy. Zonka. Parenti once again. Played on the left side it goes. John Nelson. Maya Yoshida. played towards the right. Yamane, good ball ahead. Peck has it now. Watched by one defender. Dummies a couple of times. Plays it on through. Can't get the shot away as he's closed by Baumgartel. But good work on the part of Gabriel Peck as he took it towards goal and he forced the defender to come out. Next time around, he'll create himself a passing lane. Goal kick here for St. Louis as we approach halftime and stoppage time. In a 1-1 match, Klaus for St. Louis, Gabriel Peck for the LA Galaxy. Reed. Back into midfield, Hartle, who had an assist on that first goal for St. Louis. Comes out into Klaus, back out Morales, played in centrally. Here's Watts. As the Galaxy open up, this will be a foul against Joseph Paintsel, I believe. 4 minutes of stoppage time before we get to the break. St. Louis is complaining and saying, hey, what about the advantage on the play? Hartle will take the free kick. And nobody moving quickly at the moment. Both teams pretty tired here, or beaten down by the humidity and the sun. Two-man wall for the Galaxy. Everybody lines up at the 18 at the moment. That's where the line is defensively for LA. Hartle steps into this one, plays it top of the box, back out it goes. Ebert over to Reed. And to the left side, into the shadows now. Pompeu taking on Yamane, the cross into the area. Kept alive by St. Louis. Morales, and his cross will be taken to the ground by Novak Micevic. No need to hurry here for the Galaxy, as Micevic will take it to the top of the box. Watch there by Klaus. Left-footed ball in the midfield. It'll be knocked away by Baumgartel, but kept alive by Lucas Sanabria. To the right side of Gabriel Peck. Peck works on Reed. And back out it goes for Sanabria. Yamane this time around with about 2 minutes to go before the break. Good pass ahead for Peck here as he took it on into the area and then poked off of his foot out of play. Corner kick here for the Galaxy. Set play opportunity. No rush for LA. Hey, support the LA Galaxy Foundation as you browse their in-game auction from the home games and the comfort of your own seat. You could always text 7-GALAXY to 76278 to text and bid on the biggest items they have available. Game in and game out from Dignity Health Sports Park. Here's Marco Royce. Steps into this ball towards the spot. It'll bounce down to the top of the area. The Galaxy have to find possession, and they do. Nelson all the way back to Yamane at the stripe. He'll play it on the right side again for Royce, and it'll find its way out of play for possession St. Louis as we close into halftime. Royce really in a free position for the Galaxy. Think of old-time Galaxy fans can think of Mauricio Cienfuegos, where he was kind of free. Stay forward past the midfield stripe and then work your magic from there. They'll find you either left of the center circle or right of the center circle and move forward. Now the throw in here towards midfield. It'll be for the Galaxy this time around. This should close off the first half. Zonka over to Yoshida. Ahead it goes to Sanabria. Maybe one more rush for the Galaxy. Yamane. And our referee whistles that down. And that is the end of 45 minutes of play from Energizer Park, where the clubs will go into the locker room tied at a goal apiece. João Klaus in the 35th minute. 6 minutes later, Gabriel Peck with the goal in the 41st. From Marco Royce, and the Galaxy and St. Louis are tied 1-1. They'll go cool off in the locker room. Our halftime show is coming up right after these words. Stay with us. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and winner. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support. Halftime Energizer Park is the site. Galaxy and St. Louis are tied at a goal apiece. Klaus and Peck for the Galaxy. His second goal on the year. He's now got 2 goals and 2 assists on the campaign. And the Galaxy really had 3 clean, really good looks to really blow this game open in a game that's been relatively even throughout. But unfortunately, the final execution, one by Peck that was played right into the goalkeeper, and the other one by Joseph Painsil, who I think would come back and say he has to finish this off. He could have rounded the goalkeeper both left or right, and the net would have been wide open. Unselfishly, he wanted to play it across for Nascimento, who was running down the middle. But unfortunately, the pass by Joe was too long for Nascimento to get a touch. Then on the other side, João Klaus found himself at the right place at the right time on a pass from Hartle, beating Zonka and then beating Novak Micevic, who had made 2 good saves on similar plays prior to that. St. Louis took the 1-0 lead, but then 6 minutes later, good ball into Nascimento, knocks it over to Royce, and back towards the spot, and Peck is there to send it home. And we are 1-1, and I wonder if Nascimento will get the secondary assist on that one. You would hope, if you're looking at secondary assists, then you should reward him on that particular one. 48% possession going for St. Louis. The Galaxy with 56.2 and the edge LA's way. Galaxy have more shots at 5-4. Shots on goal 3-3. 1 block for St. Louis. 309 passes for the Galaxy, 239 for St. Louis. The Galaxy passing accuracy at 91.9. St. Louis at 90%. Corners are 2-1 in favor of the Galaxy. Crosses are 1-1. Galaxy called offside 1 time. 3 fouls to 2 against the Galaxy. No yellows so far in this match. 1-1. The Galaxy in St. Louis as halftime continues right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
This is the lone game in Major League Soccer so far. Halftime in 1-1, the Galaxy and St. Louis. On Friday, we had a Friday night game. Friday the 13th, San Jose and Portland played to a 1-1 draw. And on Thursday night, the 12th, New York City was home to Atlanta for a 4-0 victory for NYCFC. Later on, Philadelphia will host Charlotte, New England home against Cincinnati, Columbus hosts Vancouver, San Diego will be on the road at Minnesota. It'll be Dallas at Kansas City, Houston home against Montreal, Chicago and Nashville from the Windy City. Austin will be home against Red Bull, DC at RSL, and Colorado will host Orlando. That all coming tonight in Major League Soccer. Tomorrow night, the United States will begin Gold Cup play. And we'll see what this U.S. team, this B-side, can do. A lot of eyes on individual players who might be able to help the first team. As everybody understands, this is a B-side playing in this Gold Cup, but it's still a trophy and an opportunity. And we'll see what the United States can do beginning tomorrow night. Here, it is the Galaxy 1 and St. Louis 1 from a very hot Energizer Park. The second half is coming up next. Stay with us. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and winter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today as your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, and the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. Energizer Park, St. Louis, Missouri is the site for this one. With the second half about to get underway, the LA Galaxy and St. Louis City SC are tied at a goal apiece. Substitutions about to come here. Bollum about to come on for St. Louis. We'll see with the Galaxy if they're making any changes at all. I'm not sure about that. It doesn't seem so. but it should start to cool off just a bit. Although most of the fans have gone for cover here to cool off, and they'll make their return, of course, to the match. Morales will leave the match for St. Louis. And Wallen will replace him. St. Louis will have the ball to start the second half. They'll defend the goal to our left and attack from left to right. As Conrad Valem takes the pitch in midfield. Klaus will knock it on over, and we are underway here. Here's Valem. Tutlin. Into Valem once again. He's closed off the ball, almost taken off the ball by Royce, and Marco Royce earns the throw-in in favor of the LA Galaxy. The long throw for Nascimento. Second ball comes out of play. Touched last by St. Louis again. Throw-in for LA. Nascimento in for Joseph Painsil. Cleared out over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in again for the Galaxy as they slowly make their way up the pitch. Three games this week for the Galaxy. They'll play Wednesday in Colorado and on the weekend again in San Jose, and then return home for the 4th of July. Parenti back to Yoshida. Sanabria took his mind off the play, and it's cleared away back the other way, looking for Klaus on a breakaway into the Galaxy penalty area. Fires near post and he scores, and that's Novak Micevic who has to step out, and there's no reason for the Galaxy to concede that goal on that particular play. And early on, the Galaxy find themselves down again, this time 2-1. Goal coming in the 47th minute. Even Klaus was surprised, and he picks up the brace. The Galaxy give the ball away too easily. Sanabria taking his mind off the game, and the ball comes on through for Klaus. Now he gets to a bad angle. No reason for Novak Micevic to be beaten to the near post on that one. And that, again, is part of what goes on with a young goalkeeper going through growing pains. Now, it's a great shot. I understand it is. But to be beaten near post like that, from that angle, from that distance, is a problem. (2-1) St. Louis here. Goal coming in the 47th minute of play. And the Galaxy have work to do once again. Parenti. Here's Sanabria. Back it goes to Yoshida. Zanka. The Galaxy, I don't believe, had more than 3 touches there. Here's Sanabria again for the Galaxy. Comes on over to the near side. Nelson. Parenti over to Zanka. Sanabria plays it on forward. He'll find Royce. Left side for Joseph Painsil. Back on in it goes, and a foul against the Galaxy. Free kick here for St. Louis. I can understand if you get rounded in on goal. I can understand if it's from close range, even if he tucks the ball underneath you. But from distance like that, and from that angle to be beaten near post, that's a positioning problem by the goalkeeper. Because if you're positioned properly, certainly that ball had a lot on it, but you just bat it away. It becomes an easier save. In fact, an easy save. Bollum for St. Louis. Back to Klaus. Left side it goes to Reed. He'll play it ahead. Here's the cross into the area. Klaus with the header towards goal. Deflected and picked up by Novak Micevic. Having said that, Micevic has had 2 great saves in the first half that kept the Galaxy within reach in this match. Here's Reed. Played up the left side again. Hartle. Bollum and out the left to Reed one more time. The attempted cross blocked by Yamane. Bollum one more time. Reed. Bollum. Yamane defending the cross on in. It'll go on through and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Another substitution coming to the bench for St. Louis. As the Galaxy try to work the right side, and the tactic changes has made things difficult on the Galaxy here in the first 5 minutes of the second half. It'll be a foul on Gabriel Peck. Free kick for St. Louis here, and the energy certainly is not the same as it was in the first 45. And that happens under situations like this where it's a suffocating Mother Nature. Nascimento looking for his first, and he scores! Marco Royce's second assist on the year on the pass in for Nascimento, and Matheus Nascimento ties things up at 2-2 for the LA Galaxy. Look at it again on the replay. Nelson into Royce, who just flicked it on forward. Nascimento was there because the defender on the near side, Hebert, I believe, kept him onside. And no chance for Berkey. And we are 2-2. There's fight in this Galaxy club as it comes back to Berkey here. The pressure by Nascimento forces the bad ball out. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Nelson. Back to Yoshida. Zonka this time around. And the Galaxy have life again. Sanabria. Out the left side it goes. Nelson. Played ahead for Peck. Here's Royce once again looking for a third assist. Here's Peck looking for a second goal, and the shot is blocked and over the bar and out of play. Corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Matheus Nascimento with his first LA Galaxy goal. Could have had it in the first half. He was a couple of strides behind the pass, unfortunately for him. Then on Gabriel Peck's goal, he was overran the pass by Royce. This time around, right place at the right time. 2-2 here in the 54th minute of play. Corner kick on the right side. Parenti plays it on in. Bang off of Zonka towards the left side, and Royce has it now. Nelson. Royce plays it in. Zonka into Nascimento, and his shot is blocked. Good job by Sanabria that time, getting a piece of that ball, forcing it back to the goalkeeper. And Roman Berkey will pick up. He'll take it top of the box and play it out the far side and out of play. So it'll be a throw in Galaxy. Yamane. Nascimento dropped. Free kick for the Galaxy. Quickly, the Galaxy move it towards the top of the area. Sanabria into Royce. Decides to go left for Painsill. His shot deflected and out of play. Corner kick Galaxy. I thought Royce had a good look there from 18 yards out, but he decided to pass it instead. Corner kick Galaxy here as they look for their third. Here's Marco Royce. 2 assists on the day for the Galaxy. He'll play this one on in just over the top of Gabriel Peck. Cleared out by Totlin. Sanabria will run it down at midfield, and he'll play it on back for Mickey Yamane, who's got some help from John Nelson. Back it'll go to the goalkeeper, Micevic, who has it at the left side of the penalty area. He'll knock it on long. Nascimento can't get on the first ball. Second ball is won by Parenti. Ahead it goes to Marco Royce, who's able to keep possession here for LA. Back it goes to Parenti. Again Royce in for Painsill. Peels on back and goes to the right side. Peck. Yamane. Sanabria. Squared on in. Parenti has it now. Onto the left side. Nelson once again. Yoshida into Parenti. Lets it go. Painsill does for Nascimento. And St. Louis comes out with possession. Good battle on the far side. Yamane, and a foul called against the Galaxy here. Free kick for St. Louis. Pompeo and Yamane have had a good battle throughout this match. One-man wall is Joseph Painsill for the Galaxy. 2-2 inside 57 minutes of play. The restart taken into the area. Out comes Micevic, and it comes right into his chest. He'll pick it up. Yamane. Sanabria, the one-time pass not good enough. It'll come on loose at midfield. Good job by Yoshida stepping through. As Royce once again, he'll take up the space, and that's what you have to do. Ball pinballs forward. It finds Painsill. Now Peck once again. Painsill. He'll take it to the right side against Reed. Joe still on possession. It'll come out to Yamane, into Peck this time around. Yamane runs into the space. Squared into Royce instead. Parenti. Again Isaiah. Here's Sanabria. Nelson back to Yoshida. The Galaxy content to be on possession at the moment. Comes on into Lucas. Back out wide it goes. Yamane. Royce. Heavy ball on the part of Mickey. But it comes on through for Nelson to keep it alive. He tried to play it back to Mickey Yamane. That's broken up. Advantage given to St. Louis as they break out. The Galaxy try to get some numbers back defensively. And they do this time around. But as the ball will go left side, Pompeo. Watched there by Zonka and cleared out of play. Corner kick for St. Louis. Yellow card to Zonka. Sanabria should be the player that picks up the yellow card here, and I believe that's the case. Sanabria matched up against Baumgartel. What a disadvantage there in height. Here's the corner. Hartle plays it on in. Baumgartel gets a piece of that ball, and it goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Galaxy here. And Sanabria never had the advantage on that play. As we look at it again on the replay, if you're the goalkeeper on the play, Novak Micevic, you have to be calling for that ball and getting to it. Goal kick Galaxy. Sanabria was smashed, and he's slow to get up. Substitution now. Zielinski will come in. In fact, two are coming in for St. Louis. Totland will leave. Toyshirt comes in for Betcher. Betcher was dangerous in the first half, but had fallen off here to start the second half. Maybe understanding that he was going to get pulled anyway. Galaxy have not made any moves yet. St. Louis has made 3 through 2 substitution windows. Here's Peck. Taking off the ball to come back to Parenti. Ahead it goes to Royce. He plays on the left side for Nelson. Painso on the left decides to play it into center. Peck with the shot from distance over the bar and out of play. Goal kick for St. Louis. Hey, 3 games, 3 unforgettable nights. Experience Fireworks Night on the 4th of July, Marvel Night, and Oktoberfest, all in one package starting at $99. Purchase a theme night mini plan at lagalaxy.com/tickets. 2-2 here in the 62nd minute. As the ball goes left side, Reed for St. Louis plays it into Pompeu. Tries to usher it forward for Klaus. This ball pinballs around. The Galaxy's Yamane comes out with possession. Plays it on over to Parenti. He'll knock it on back. John Nelson. Royce. This time it's Zonka and Yamane. Played on the left side for Nelson. Brings it down well. Painsil making the inside out run. The pass doesn't come. Comes ahead to Nascimento instead. Trying to fend Nelson in, but it's off the mark. Berkey this time, the goalkeeper, will have it for St. Louis. Here's Reed. Played on out towards midfield. Good job on the part of Parenti. Gets in front of this ball. Ahead it comes to Royce. Got Peck to his right. Plays it into the area for Painsil or Nascimento. And both players can't find it on the initial pass. But Painsil has it now for the Galaxy. Working on Zielinski. He'll take it towards the byline. On his left foot. Gets the cross on in. But can't beat the first line of defense. It'll come out to Yoshida. Nelson keeps it alive. Under pressure here from Klaus. Back to Yoshida, who does a good job of keeping it for the Galaxy. Parenti now for the Galaxy. Back in for Royce, and back it goes. Zonka. Into Nascimento. Royce will get the loose ball. He's got Peck to his right. Marco still on possession. Now plays it into Peck on his right foot through, and cleared away by Baumgartel. Out of play over the end line. Corner kick. From the right side for the LA Galaxy. Player down, Vollum for St. Louis. That didn't take long. And that might cost them another substitution, and that would be done. St. Louis would be done for their substitution opportunities the rest of the way if he can't go. A 2025 Ryzen away kit. It fuses Horizon and Rise. You know, the purple one, the one that looks like the other team in Los Angeles that plays another sport. It's available right now at the LA Galaxy team store. The Galaxy's away kit this year. We've seen it at the home games as well. Looks like Tucker Lepley getting some final information before he comes on for the Galaxy. We haven't seen Tucker in a couple of games. If he comes in, he'll be at midfield. Maybe smells Sanabria potentially. You know, Lucas left at halftime last game. I know that was 2 weeks ago, but still he left at halftime. Ballum up to his feet, and he will come off for now, but walking off gingerly. Chin down though, so that made it signal the end of his game, and that was only a few minutes for St. Louis. And he'll leave the match. Goodwood Reich comes on for St. Louis now. Played last game for them on the left side. Comes trotting on the pitch, and we'll continue here. Corner kick Galaxy from the right side. Isaiah Parenti will take it. So it looks like a set play here for the Galaxy. Zonka goes to the back side of the 6. Nascimento jockeying for position. Top of the 6. Yoshida to the backside as well. Here's Parenti. Zonka goes to the front side of the 6 now. It comes down at the spot. Cleared away. Nelson. He'll touch it on back to the stripe. Mickey Yamane is there for the Galaxy. On the near side it goes to Royce. And Joseph Payne still taking off the ball. This will be a throw-in for St. Louis. Substitution for the Galaxy, and Joe's going to leave the match. No, actually Marco Royce will leave the match. And here comes Tucker Lepley in his place. So he goes into the attacking midfielder's role here for the Galaxy. The UCLA product. Royce with 2 assists on the day. Very productive for this Galaxy team. But 60-65 minutes is what you would expect on this particular day, and probably the rest of the way. You have to make sure he can go, and 3 games in a week, not sure he'll get 60-65 minutes in all 3 of those. Here's Novak Micevic with clearance to midfield. It'll come out the far side. Pompeu for St. Louis. Back it goes to Reed. Goodwood Reich. And back forward. Klaus onto the right side. Pushing forward here. Zielinski, and he can't get to it. It goes out of play for a throw in LA. We enter the 69th minute of play, tied at 2. Battle in the near corner. Hartle towards the end line. A good opportunity for Royce, I should say Klaus, and cleared out, and he got wrong-footed that time around as he looked for the hat trick, and the Galaxy were able to clear that away, and fortunately that time. St. Louis on possession though. On the near side it comes. Collected by Toyshirt. Played on through the Galaxy penalty area to the left side. Pompeu runs it down. Yamane defending on the play. Gets some help from Peck. It'll come on out. Girdwood Reich. On to the left for Reed. Pompeu. Again Reed. His attempted cross is deflected. It'll come down to the Galaxy penalty area. Parenti with the clearance. Yamane is there, but not good on the pass out. Watts knocks it down, and St. Louis on possession once again. Hartle fouled by Sanabria and a free kick. He's on a yellow. I would think that Greg Vanney will think about pulling him out soon. But Edwin Cerrillo is not in uniform for this one. Certainly part of the rotation that I'm thinking he might be thinking about for all 3 matches. Here's the free kick. Hartle plays it low in front. The shot to goal blocked. Rebound out the near side. Zielinski on possession. Back out it goes to Watts. Tucker Lepley will press, and it'll come back to Berkey. He continues the press, and Berkey will send it long towards the Galaxy end. Zonka with the clearance, but not on to Joseph Painsil. Zielinski again. Here's Parenti. Centrally it goes. Sanabria. Lepley out the right side. Gabriel Peck. Back to Sanabria. And the Galaxy restart with Maya Yoshida. Zonka. Parenti. Past the center circle. It comes into Lucas Sanabria. He'll go to the right side for Yamane. Peck is stuck on the touchline right now. For whatever reason, the Galaxy can't find the spacing on that right side that they had in the first half, and maybe some changes by St. Louis has forced that to happen. Maya Yoshida lets it go for Peck. He plays it on in for Nascimento. Squares it on right side for Yamane. And again, that's a problem for the Galaxy because they're flattening out on their passes. If they put a more angle on the pass, that opens up more space, but they have to run off the ball, and they're not doing that. And probably fatigue is setting in as we've played 72 minutes now. Ball on the near side. Here's Lepley for the Galaxy. Handball called against him. And possession to St. Louis. But everybody moving a little slower at this point of the match, as expected, in this type of heat. Here's Zonka. Back to his goalkeeper. Micevic will power it long. Knocked down by Baumgartel to the far side. Reed does well to keep it in play. Galaxy need to get back defensively. Yamane will come out defensively, try to defend against the play. Hartle with the chance at the top of the box. The shot towards goal, blasted off of Sanabria, but kept alive. Reed on the far side. Finally, Peck gets back defensively to help out. Here's Reed. Hartle. Baumgartel. Girdwood Reich. And praised to the near side by Hebert. Good ball ahead. Teuscher plays it top of the box and cleared away as the Galaxy backtrack defensively here a little bit more in this match. Painsil in some trouble, taken off of his foot. Zielinski on the near side. Girdwood, Reich, able to play it out the left to Reed. He's got Pompeu there, watched by Yamane. Another ball top of the area for Klaus. But it is St. Louis now winning the possession game against the Galaxy at this point of the match. Hartle. A lot of standing around here for men in white. Ball comes to the near side.
Here's Zielinski. Back out it goes. Hebert, I should say. Watts centrally. Again, Hartle. Zielinski on the right side, watched by John Nelson. Hebert. And back it comes centrally to Baumgartel. As this match grinds to a slow crawl going forward. Nelson fouled on the breakout, and that's a free kick for the Galaxy. Players down for the Galaxy. Is that Nascimento? It is. Water break, says our referee, and that's what we'll tell you about. A chance for you to secure your 2025 season ticket membership. You can do it right now. Season ticket members receive a 20% discount at the team store, 15% off concessions, exclusive member events, and much more. Call 8773-GALAXY or visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets today. Clubs have scored a goal on each side of halftime, and that's where we stand at the moment. 2-2 in this match. João Klaus with the brace for St. Louis. Peck and Nascimento with goals for the LA Galaxy. Club World Cup getting underway later on tonight as Miami will take on substitutions look to be talked about at the moment on the near side touchline. Al Ali is the club that Miami will be faced at Hard Rock Stadium tonight. United States opening up the Gold Cup, excuse me, as I bounce through tournaments upon tournaments that are going on at one time. The Gold Cup beginning tomorrow for the United States. Miro Garces coming on for the Galaxy, replacing Lucas Sanabria. So the Galaxy looking to go 5 in the back. Nascimento will leave. He'll be replaced. The ball continues to bounce around out there for whatever reason. By Christian Ramirez. And I was bouncing around in my mind of the Galaxy's number 27 as I saw the officials board. I said, well, that doesn't make any sense. Christian Ramirez out there now at the forward position for the Galaxy. The ball comes near side to Zielinski. All the way back to the goalkeeper, Roman Berkey. Baumgartel. Played out the near side, Zielinski. Watts. Hebert this time for St. Louis. Again, Berkey well outside his penalty area. Lights this ball towards the near side. Knocked away by Zonka. Teuscher. Cross into the area, knocked away. Zonka again getting a piece of this one. And the Galaxy are going to have to find their second wind right now. They're just take it in, embracing the pressure. And while they're doing okay right now, it only takes one. Painsill fouled and a free kick for the Galaxy. John Nelson will take it as the sun continues to blast the people at the far end. Parenti. Here's Maya Yoshida. Parenti squares this one in for Lepley. Out the right side it goes to Garces. Yamane. Up the far wing now for Peck, out of play. This will be a foul against Gabriel Peck. And he can't believe it. He goes to the far side. AR, and Gabriel Peck is going to pick up a yellow card for dissent. Kevin Locke, the far AR, telling the referee, hey. Here's Berkey. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. We had 4 in the first half. That'll be likely the case at the very minimum this time around, especially because of the injury substitution to Volum. Toy shirt. Watch there by Parenti. This will come on back. Zielinski back to his goalkeeper, Berkey. Chipped on forward, won by Parenti. Joseph Painsill just dropped from behind. Our referee didn't see it. That's incredible. How did you not see that? How do you not see that as a blow to the head from behind? And now he'll stop the play because of the head injury. And the Galaxy training corps comes on. Cesar Roldan and Julie Beveridge will take a look. It's a good opportunity to tell you about it's never too early to start making 4th of July plans, and nowhere better to be than at Dignity Health Sports Park. July 4th, the LA Galaxy take on our opponents from across the border, the Vancouver Whitecaps. Celebrate Independence Day with a 4-pack special. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for $150. And stay after the game for post-game fireworks. Get your tickets now for the LA Galaxy home against the Vancouver Whitecaps Friday, July the 4th. Head to lagalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3-GALAXY. A happy birthday, 250th birthday to the U.S. Army today. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your service to our nation. Joseph Painsill going through the protocol and making sure he's all right. And I'm still not sure how that's not a foul. Cesar Roldan very thorough in checking his player. And of course we haven't seen a replay on that foul that wasn't called. Joe back on his feet. He'll go to the near side touchline. I imagine in the next 3 to 5 minutes he'll be pulled from this match also, as the Galaxy may go into a defensive posture here. Painsill a couple of sprints up and down. And the drop ball, and it's back, Toy shirt back defensively to Baumgartel. He'll go out left side to Reed. Hartle. Baumgartel once again. Reed to the left. Watched by Yamane. Pompeo is forward on that left wing. It comes on back. Played on into Klaus. He plays it back this time to Toy shirt. The fire is wide of the far post. And a goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Nicevic will take his time. As we enter the 85th minute of play. It'll come on down to Gabriel Peck. Tries to wheel his way around to the near side. John Nelson is there. Back into Parenti. Centrally to Tucker Lepley. Out the right side it goes to Mickey Yamane. Garces. Parenti once again. Lepley on possession. Into Peck. Thinking about winding up from distance. Now plays it on to the left wing. Nelson is there for the Galaxy. Back out Yoshida. Parenti. Chipping this one towards the far side. Cleared away. And the Galaxy earn 3 points on the day. We'll see. 85 minutes now are in the books. Ball goes left side, and here comes Pompeu for St. Louis. Lepley back defensively, giving ground until he gets some help. This will come on back. Hartle once again for St. Louis. Birdwood Reich onto the right side for Hebert. Watched there by Joseph Painsel. Reed. Baumgartel towards the near side. Here's Hartle now for St. Louis. Parenti defending. The pass on in. Cleared away by Maya Yoshida. A bit heavy on that one, but the Galaxy able to clear going forward. Not a good ball on the part of Ramirez, and back to the right side it comes. Here's Teuscher. Plays it off of Ramirez and out of play. Throw it. Long throw into the Galaxy penalty area. Cleared away by Zonka. Hebert. Out to the near side. Zielinski. Again, Hebert. Gabriel Peck about to win this one for the Galaxy. Here's Peck in on goal. Berkey way out. Peck rounds the goalkeeper open. Net is second of the game. And the Galaxy take a 3-2 lead. Gabriel Peck unassisted. 3-2 in the 88th minute. What a disaster for St. Louis on the pass back, and Gabriel Peck with a heads-up play, jumping on the play and catching the goalkeeper outside his net, forcing him to go back and to get reset on the bad pass. Reed can't bring down Peck. Peck takes it in on goal. Berkey's way outside, and Peck just walks around him and sends it home. It is 3-2 Galaxy, looking to secure the points on the road. And boos rain down at Energizer Park here. And I don't blame him. What a terrible play defensively by St. Louis. We enter the 89th minute. Peck with his third goal on the season and second on the day. And the Galaxy go into a defensive posture. Good work right. Back it goes to Reed now for St. Louis. Baumgartel. And there is no reason to play beyond the midfield stripe now for the Galaxy. We'll see on stoppage time here in a moment. Reed on the far side. Another turnover. Here's the Galaxy have it again. Here's Ramirez. Ahead it goes to Gabriel Peck. Joe's making the run down the middle of the park. Peck takes two defenders, has it top of the box. He'll have a go at goal. It's blocked. It goes out the far side. Reed will knock it long, and it might be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Joe might have been open, but still. As we look at it again from behind the goal here, And Peck just cut it on over to the near side and made Berkey guess to the wrong way, I think. And Peck is saying he wants out. And maybe that's the best way to do things now. Yoshida almost gave it away. Nelson on the near side. Joseph Painsil taking off the ball. He'll get it back. Good job by Joe here recovering. It'll come in centrally. Lepley quickly out the right. Yamane is the Galaxy build going forward. Lepley's calling for the ball at center. Has it now. Watch out for the left foot from Tucker. And he topped it, unfortunately. And it goes out of play. Goal kick. Had more time and space there, Tucker did. A little more patience from Tucker Lepley, considering the Galaxy's in the lead, where we are in the match. A couple of steps forward, give yourself a better shot, potentially. But here comes the substitution. The signboard doesn't work. Gabriel Peck will leave. And Mauricio Cuevas comes on for the Galaxy. And he'll come in that defensive posture for LA. The long ball coming in to the Galaxy half of midfield, won by Yoshida first off. It'll come on loose. Ramirez with possession for now, taking off the ball. Toy shirt and a foul called against LA, I believe. Free kick here. 10 minutes of stoppage time. Holy cow. This will turn out to be a corner kick for St. Louis as it goes out of play on the far side. Where'd you come up with 10 minutes in the second half? Corner kick St. Louis from the far side here. Right-footed ball that's played into the 6, and Novak Micevic will take it to ground. And I think the Galaxy should do everything possible to burn as much time as possible in this match. It's incredible that we got to 10 minutes of stoppage time and 45 minutes of play when we had only 4 minutes of stoppage time in the first half, and we had 2 potentially water breaks. One because of an injury, and then right after that another water break. Here's Painsil now for the Galaxy. It's played off of him and out of play. Baumgartel for St. Louis. Flights this ball towards the Galaxy defense. This will be a foul and a free kick. Foul against Klaus. Free kick for the LA Galaxy. Zonka to take this free kick for the Galaxy. He'll let it go, and Novak Micevic will walk up to it. Most likely to dump this into the far corner. And that's exactly what he will do. Will be a throw in LA. It is a throw in for the LA Galaxy now. Cuevas holds on to it for the moment. Reed, the player that lost his footing that led to the go-ahead goal for the Galaxy. If you think about it today, the Galaxy has fought back not once but twice to tie the match. Then they come away. Here's a yellow card for Tucker Lepley. And then now they've taken the lead, and now they have to sustain an incredible amount of stoppage time. Good bear hug there on the part of Tucker Lepley. 6 minutes to go unofficially as this ball comes into the area. Klaus to the near post. He scores! And St. Louis has tied it up at 3-3, and João Klaus gets the hat trick in another defensive calamity by the Galaxy. We'll have to look at it again on the angle that we had. But how is it that the Galaxy allowed Klaus to get loose in the penalty area once again on the near side? As we look at this long ball coming into the area, flicked on to Klaus, he is onside. And this time I would say that Novak Mitrovic had no chance as he goes across his goal and into the side netting. That's just a defensive collapse on the part of the Galaxy, where you know the long ball's coming in and you're looking for the deflection. And Klaus with the hat trick here as the Galaxy try to get forward. Player down for LA. Offside against the Galaxy. Christian Ramirez is slow to get up for LA. And trying to walk this one off, and it's really a back injury for him. It seems to be aggravated. And that looks like, well, I'm not even going to try to tell you what that might look like, but I feel that pain. Berkey with the restart in a 3-3 match. Baumgartel lifts this one long, looking for Klaus once again. This will come on into Hartle, tries to turn it towards goal. It turns out to be a corner kick for St. Louis on the near side. About 3 minutes to go in this one. And here comes the one-on-one battle. Klaus against Ramirez. He's got 3 on the day for St. Louis, a natural hat trick. Here's the cross on in from Hartle, cleared away and out of play over the near side. Played towards the end line. Watson, the cross is out of play, off the side netting. Goal kick for the Galaxy. Mitrovic will take this restart. 2 minutes to go, and potentially a chance for the Galaxy to get this one if they get one more goal in a wild affair now. Mitrovic knocks it past midfield. It'll come on down. Watts up high into the air. Yoshida knocks this one forward, cleared away. This time Zanka squares it. Yamane. He'll poke ahead, finds Ramirez, and his pass not good enough again, but nice job by Mauricio Cuevas keeping this alive. It'll go right side. Ramirez in the corner now, trying to shield this ball, heels it out. Cuevas, Yamane back in for Cuevas, and it'll find its way to the touchline and byline and out of play for a goal kick. Good idea, just a bit too much. 1 minute to go in this match unofficially now. This ball lift towards the near side. Toy shirt taking off the ball. Nelson pokes it ahead and out of play for a throw-in Galaxy. The Galaxy should have the last chance here if they can keep possession. Nelson. Ahead it goes to Painsil. And cleared back the other way. Again, Nelson with this throw-in for the Galaxy. Toy shirt for St. Louis as they win it back. Nice job by Parenti. Steps into this one. Right side it goes. Here's Yamane taken off the ball. St. Louis might have a chance on the counter back the other way. We are unofficially at time. Here comes St. Louis. On the far side it goes for Watts. He wants the foul. The referee says no. Possession Galaxy. It'll come out towards midfield. Played down the center of the park to the right side. Painsil now for the Galaxy. Here comes Joe into the area. Painsil trying to go to his right, onto his left. It's played to goal. Saved by Berkey. He'll play into midfield. Player down for St. Louis. Our referee stops play. And here come the trainers to take a look. In the meantime, Silva came onto the pitch at some point in the match. And looking at the replay once again here from Joseph Painsil. So surprising that he took it to his left when he has the speed and he's right foot dominant. Did he not just keep charging towards the 6-yard box? Now we have some pushing and shoving going on between Garces and Pompeu. Cuevas getting into the mix as well, and Zonka's pushing him out of there. And obviously, Mauricio Cuevas took exception to the fact that he was wiped out on his pass from that far side. I'm not sure what Klaus is talking about when he goes off the field here due to his injury. Our referee's been okay for most of this match, but he's about to lose control in the final seconds. And he's whistled the end of it. He did the smart thing and said this one is done. They will share the points, and the Galaxy really need the 3 to start building out of the cellar that they're in. But João Klaus with a clinic against the Galaxy with a natural hat trick. Galaxy get 2 goals from Gabriel Peck and the other one from Matius Nascimento in a 3-3 draw at St. Louis. The postgame show is coming up next. Stay with us.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamaba Resort and Casino. Visit YamabaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and winter. Please gamble responsibly.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy Postgame Show, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Energizer Park was the site today. They decided to go 112 minutes for whatever reason, but the Galaxy and St. Louis had to share the points on the day in a 3-3 draw. The Galaxy offense got on track and maybe deserved more than 3 goals because I'm sure they left at least 2 on the pitch today, especially in the first half. But Gabriel Peck got the brace for the Galaxy. Matheus Nascimento got his very first goal for the LA Galaxy. So congratulations to Nascimento and to Gabriel Peck for getting on track in that regard. But he could have had a hat trick as he missed an opportunity in the first half, a clear look at goal that should have been better executed on his part. And Joseph Painsil probably should have had one today as well, as he tried to give it to Nascimento nonetheless, and it ended up to be nothing for the Galaxy. On the opposite side of that, if you're St. Louis, you look at João Klaus and saying, hey, this guy is back, and he gets the natural hat trick as he caught the Galaxy twice from distance, as the Galaxy couldn't find him in the penalty area, and Klaus might be old, he might be slowing, but he still has a great shot, and the last goal was a great goal. But you might be able to go back and say, hey, positioning by the goalkeeper on those last 2, especially the goal by Klaus to start the second half, as you never should be beaten at the near post. But the Galaxy do get a point away from home on this day, and I think that's something that they'll build upon and say, okay, got a goal away, you got a point away, we continue to build from there. That's a point in the column for LA. They do need 3 points, though. And that's something they'll have to build upon and hopefully get on the road at Colorado next time out. All in all, I think it was a very difficult place to play, especially at the time of day and this time of year to play in St. Louis. Day games there are going to be difficult the rest of the season until we get into the autumn months of the year. This particular goal we see on our replay at the moment, on the long ball ahead to Klaus and able to win the goal by shooting near post, is something that I think Greg Vanney and his coaching staff will be talking about with this team in the locker room and maybe at practice when this club returns to training.
But I think there was good things. Marco Royce, of course, was good on the day with 2 assists on the day. And I think the game changed a bit when they had to pull Royce out of the match because St. Louis then didn't respect the Galaxy quite as much. Gabriel Peck able to beat Reed as well as Berkey to get the what looked to be the potential winning goal. And then we got tacked on with another halftime of stoppage time, which is another one that's a little weird to me. When you've given 4 minutes of stoppage time in the first half, how do you come back with another 10 minutes of stoppage time in the final 45 minutes of play? Was there that much of time wasting? I didn't see it, but somebody did along the way. 3-3 is the final as we took a look at some of the stats here in this match. Galaxy had the overwhelming possession time in the first half, and they did a pretty good job in the second, 52-48. 15 shots for the Galaxy, 11 for St. Louis, 6-5 is shots on target. Galaxy had 5 corners to St. Louis's 4. Galaxy was called offside twice, 10-6. Fouls committed, 10 for the Galaxy, 6 for St. Louis. And the Galaxy had 2 yellow cards on the day, no red cards all the way around. We'll take a short time out. We'll take a look at the MLS scoreboard when we come back. Stay with us.
This broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 and enter. Please gamble responsibly.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. Cal Hope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. Cal Hope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And while the temperature was hot in St. Louis, the summer of soccer heats up in a hurry. And in fact, it could be a little confusing with the amount of soccer going on in the United States. We have, of course, MLS matches as we had here today, and a full slate going on tonight in Major League Soccer. We also have the Club World Cup getting underway as Miami is at home against Al Ahly. That's later on this evening as well. So that's another bit of information there. And then you have the Gold Cup with the U.S. men's national team getting underway tomorrow in Group D play. So pay attention to your favorite soccer website. Hopefully it's MLSsoccer.com, or if you're a Galaxy fan, LAGalaxy.com, to understand exactly what's going on when. Scores around Major League Soccer. Thursday night, the weekend got underway with New York City winning 4-0 at home against Atlanta. Friday night, San Jose and Portland. Portland being at home, that was a 1-1 draw. All games about to get underway now. At 4:30 Pacific time, Philadelphia will host Charlotte. New England home against Cincinnati. Columbus home against Vancouver. San Diego at 5:30 will be on the road at Minnesota. Kansas City hosting Dallas. Houston hosting Montreal. It is Chicago home against Nashville. Chicago announcing a great new stadium to be opened in the next couple of years, right on the lake. Good job, Chicago. Austin will host Red Bull New York at 5:30, while it will be D.C. at RSL at 6:30. Orlando at Colorado also at 6:30. Today in St. Louis, Gabriel Peck had 2. Matheus Nascimento got his first for the LA Galaxy. João Klaus with a natural hat trick. The teams had to share the points. Galaxy 3, St. Louis 3. Joe Tutino saying so long, and always thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting your 6-time champion LA Galaxy. 3-3 the final. We will talk to you again on Wednesday night. Have a great Father's Day weekend, everybody. Good night.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino is California's #1 entertainment destination. Grab your tickets today to experience iconic pop star Halsey on July 6th as she performs all her greatest hits. Don't miss your chance to see Grammy Award-winning Christian singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle as she takes the stage on August 2nd. Get ready to rock and roll when the world's best-selling heavy metal band Def Leppard joins us on August 20th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 or enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. You've been listening to the six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Herbalife. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy. All rights reserved.